Hey there, folks. My name is Austin Hicks, and I am finishing up my first full term here at ASU Online and looking forward to the following ones. Credit wise, however, I'm about a junior or a senior in college, having jumped around, starting in Indiana, going to Purdue University, down to High Point University in North Carolina, and then back to New Mexico, where I am currently attending ASU Online. Aside from my education, which has never actually been in computer programming, I would consider myself a self taught computer software developer. I started learning when I was about 5, 6 years old with my dad. We'd sit down at his laptop every couple of nights and just mess around in the console, making things add, subtract, divide, multiply, simple conditionals, simple loops, just the basics for what I've based most of the rest of my life around. Ever since then, I moved on to more complicated things, and in fifth or sixth grade, I started putting together some basic HTML websites, which never saw the light of the internet. And then in eighth and probably about ninth grade, I started looking at a assignment tracker and a grade tracker, and built that entirely out of the Xcode. What's it called? Xcode GUI builder with just some basic math functions attached to buttons and whatnot. Most recently, I've started working with game development using Unity 3D and C Sharp, as well as in the past doing some game development straight out of Xcode with Cocos 2D and Objective C. So let's talk about how the TEM program applies to all of that, because it really has made a big impact on how I go about my game development with my buddy who I program with. The biggest thing that it's made a difference in is how we approach actually marketing and distributing the game. Previously, it was just a crapshoot, pardon the language, but we just threw it out there, and if we were lucky, we had a couple blog posts written, and we kind of saw what happened and really didn't see very good success. With our most recent project, which I kind of have shown on the monitor behind me, it's not showing as well as I would like it to. We really went all out with not as much development, because it was more of a learning project for Unity 3D and C Sharp for me and my partner. But we really went all out with putting down blog posts, having trailers, having really marketing it prior to its eventual launch. Um, Looking at who our customers might be, where we might be able to find them, all the things that the TEM courses have really emphasized. And I'm happy to say that we've seen much better results with the first week of our launch here than we've ever seen before. Now, those numbers are still really small, but the game is equally as small. If you're interested, like, just right there, it's Zen Balance. It's actually the first one that pops up when you search on the App Store, which is pretty darn cool. So check it out. It'd do us a big help. But let's talk a little bit more about the courses. Having taught myself computer programming, online learning is really a natural extension of that. I always struggled in college, but I never struggled in high school. It's been Education has been a process of self discovery for me. I really enjoy how the structure of ASU Online allows for me to explore and be curious about education and learning again, rather than just being told what to learn. We take from these courses what we want to take from them. We watch our videos, we extrapolate from them, we read our readings, we make relations, we synthesize the information in a way that's really reminiscent to me of how I learned how to program computers. And as such, it really feels comfortable to me, and it's something that I look forward to doing, especially knowing that it will have an impact on, hopefully, my day-to-day life for the rest of forever. Aside from software development, I am currently a server at a restaurant, and I've just applied to a position listed for a contractor to the government labs that we have in Albuquerque. Um, and I look forward to using and implementing a lot of the tools and the things that we've learned in these courses so far. But more excitingly, I have, and as is mentioned in the final project canvases that we submitted, I have started the process of looking and talking to elementary schools to get this program of teaching computer software development to elementary age kids, grades 1 through 5th. Some of you might be laughing at me right now and say, "What could a 1 through 1st or 5th grader really get out of coding lessons?" But having been a 6 to 11 year old who learned coding in a very difficult way, I can say that I grabbed a lot of lessons from them. So I would, having built this canvas and having built these models, I look forward to talking with more and more directors of more and more schools and applying the tools that I've learned in the TEM classes to really jumpstart this program and take it as far as it can possibly go. So yeah, I guess that's all I have right now. I look forward to the following courses in my next term, and I can't wait to graduate here coming, if I counted right, December of 2016. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and look forward to seeing y'all again. Yep, thanks. Bye.